Hi! Are you curious what to do if an eviction is necessary when the property you're responsible for is in a trust? Well, that's what we're talking about today, so stick around. Hi, I'm Charlotte from the Volsch team. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm a real estate broker, certified probate specialist, and trust advisor in the many cities of the Inland Empire, including Loma Linda, Redlands, Fontana, San Bernardino, Rancho Cucamonga, Ontario, and the High Desert. And every week I post tips, insights, and updates to help you gain clarity. Now, successor trustees assume many duties, including securing the property and possibly evicting renters. From my experience, every trust or probate situation is totally different. There could be sibling issues, tax issues, tenant issues, but on the positive side, all the issues are resolvable. Believe me, I covered details in my other videos selling property in a trust. Once the grantor has passed, the trust becomes irrevocable and cannot be changed. The assets in the trust then pass to their beneficiaries, and the successor trustee will follow the directions of the trust exactly as the loved one designated, which sometimes includes selling occupied rental property. Now, in my many years of helping successor trustees sell property that a loved one left behind, I would say that evicting a renter is one of the most difficult and emotional duties because you don't know the party or understand the tenant law. And it's a huge step that holds up the process. In times like this with COVID, there are delays out of the trustees' hands. My friends Richard and Kim have been waiting 4 months for a lockout while continuing the responsibilities of costs, monthly for mortgages, for utilities, for the property and an HOA, while not being able to even enter. The definite delay of the process is there. So let me share the steps to take in the process of an eviction. First, you need to find out if there's a rental agreement in writing. So is it month to month or annually? And know this information will help you determine if you need to give a 30-day or a 60-day notice. I always recommend hiring a professional eviction service company to avoid the emotional depletion and the hostile responses that you may encounter. Comment below if you'd like professional recommendations for your situations. Now, an option that has worked exceptionally well is offering cash for keys to the renters to expedite the renter moving out and avoiding the eviction process. I again recommend a professional handling the contact based on results in my experience over the many years. In some cases, the tenant may choose not to take the cash for keys, and the professional company can take the next step in filing and serving the proper notices to the tenant and with the courts. Once that's filed and the court date is set, the hearing by the judge determines the number of days later they will meet the marshal at the home to remove the tenants and secure the home. The home becomes secure by having a locksmith change all the door locks. Now, 99% of the time, we have no other concerns about the tenant. Once in a while, there will be a tenant that comes back to do whatever to the home. And when that happens, there needs to be a resecuring in a more legal way with a police report filed. I tell you these stories not to alarm you, but to allow you to see the glimpse of the reality of dealing with what may seem like a simple situation, but can turn into what feels like, what Mary shared, a crushing runaway train. Now, one thing is sure, and Mary learned this firsthand, all issues can be resolved with an experienced, trusted advisor like me having professional connections to get the steps taken in a timely manner to protect the total property. Now, really quick, before we get into the next step of selling the property, I just want to say thank you to those of you that have already subscribed. I'm really grateful that you're part of my community. But remember to click the like button and share it with a friend that you know is going to benefit from the information. For those of you that have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified of the next video. Now let's talk about selling the property. Once the property is secured and we have evaluated the cost of repairs and determined the next best step, I'll bring the highest return for the beneficiaries. We will have options for you to choose. 1, do you make the needed repairs and put the property on the market? Or 2, would you rather have an investor frenzy, bringing in 30 to 40 different investors on our list who are delighted to negotiate and always push up the selling price from where we set it? Now here's 2 examples of property evaluations and options that resulted in selling fast with multiple offers. With David's properties, after the thorough evaluation, we determined that one home was not in a condition to bring it to livable standards to sell without investing a huge amount of money that would not be recovered. So I conducted an investor's open house with success to increase his net by thousands of dollars. But the other home, with repair and staging and online marketing, it sold very quickly and for over market value. Not every trust property goes through such a challenging process. For instance, in assisting Sarah in selling her loved one's estate, it sold fast, over market value, with a small number of repairs. Now, like I said earlier, every situation is different. And from my experience, there's a resolution for the best outcome in each situation. Comment below if you'd like guidance in preparing the property you're responsible as a successor trustee for. I'm here to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.